Hey everyone, so what I want to teach you in this video is kind of a pelvic floor pulsing exercise. This is meant to sort of enliven and excite the genitalia, but specifically we're going to be focusing on the anus for this particular practice. I've seen this practice called Ashwini Mudra in a few different, a few different teachers have taught this as Ashwini Mudra. So but essentially it's a combination of what's called a segmented breath. And what a segmented breath is you inhale a little bit, you inhale a little more, and you inhale completely until you get one full breath in. You can do this on the exhales, you can do this on the inhales. Anyway, the point is that a segmented breath is helpful in order that it slows the repetition of the number of breaths per minute, which is incredibly important in terms of like bringing the body into a glandular balance. But also that as you're inhaling in segments, you can also kind of relax various areas that feel tight. A lot of the relaxation that we need to do with our bodies needs to be done very intentionally because so much of the tension is, excuse me, sorry about that. So much of the tension is unconscious. So the only way to release something unconscious is to bring consciousness to it, to bring light to it. And that is by consciously trying to relax something. So I don't want to belabor that, but again, the idea here is that we're going to be inhaling with the Ashwini Mudra. It's going to be 3 segments inhaling in, and each one of these segments are going to be contracting and relaxing the anus. So I'm going to do this. We'll do a couple breaths together, and then, like I said, as always, when doing any technique, this particular practice, I suggest, give it a try for at least 5 minutes. You can do this, or you can think about it in terms of cycles. You do 9 cycles of this breath, whatever works. The idea here is to tune into what you're feeling, right? So one of the things we're tuning into with all these practices is this concept of energy. So what is energy? Energy is, I don't even want to go into what is energy. I'm going to go into how do you experience energy. So you experience energy either as light, heat, pressure, tingling sensations, right? So there's all this manifestation of energy. So just paying attention to what you're feeling on your insides. Again, it could be a pressure gradient change, could be heat rising up, pleasurable sensations rising, a lot of potential manifestations here. So let's go into Ashwini Mudra, or, like I said, this is a form of pelvic floor pulsing. Hands, Gyan Mudra is recommended. Just relaxed on the legs, palms up. You want to go ahead and find your alignment. So once again, push that perineum down, stack the lower portion of the spine. Again, you want to be seated in a chair on your heels or in cross leg on the floor. Next, you want to tuck the chin, aligning the crown with whatever, again, I see a light above my head, so I'm aligning my crown with that light. Tongue is on the roof of the mouth. You want to create a nice light suction there, which is always helpful with all breath practices. Just a quick rundown. Just remember we're going to be inhaling in 3 segments, with each one of these segments contracting and relaxing the anus 10 times. So it's 10 times, 10 times, 10 times. One breath is 30 contractions. So let's take a deep breath in first, just to cleanse. Exhale. Eyes closed, relaxed. You can gaze up at the third eye point or towards the center of the head or up towards the crown, whatever works for you. So all that air is out. Let's go ahead and relax the pelvic floor. Take 1/3 of the breath in. Contract and relax the anus 10 times. Good. So that should be about 10. Inhale a little more. 10 times. And one final inhale, should be completely full of air. Relax and contract 10 times the anus. Now we're going to exhale, pulling root lock. So exhale all the air out, contracting the anus, the perineum, the genitals, pulling that belt line. Mula Bandha. Go ahead and relax Mula Bandha. Inhale 1/3 of the air. 10 times, anus, contract and relax, contract and relax, contract and relax. Pay attention to whatever pressure you feel. Take another 1/3 in. Contract and relax 10 times. Another third, completely full of air. 10 times, contracting, relaxing the anus, feeling and sensing. Exhale all the air out, contracting the anus, the perineum, the genitals, pulling the belt line. Once again, pulling root lock or mula bandha. Good. And let's go ahead and we'll do this one more time, one more cycle. Relax the pelvic floor. Take it 1/3 of the breath in. Contract and relax the anus 10 times. Slight suction on the tongue. Inhale a little more. Contract and relax the anus 10 times. Final third, completely full of air. Contract and relax the anus, 10 times. Exhale all the air out. Once again, pulling root lock. Good. Relax root lock. Inhale. Exhale. Good. So now would be the time you go into meditation, but I suggest doing this several more times, the same sort of pattern, repeating it, and then going into meditation once again for at least 5 minutes, staying in presence, feeling and sensing, witnessing all that rises objectively. So thank you all for watching this video.